150 miles. Get it.
I am Steve Owen Jones, and I travelled over 150 miles of intentional walks and runs throughout the month of January. I ran in the dark, light, overcast, bright, wet, cold, pushing a pram, through puddles, mud and ice. And I loved it. I also had a cold shower every day, and I did not love it. Hopefully that's got your attention, and now I can tell you the reasons why, and also tell you about the health and well-being benefits that I found from doing it. Firstly, to give you a background of my relationship with running. There's not much of a relationship, to be honest. I like exercises that are over quickly, that involve concentration, so I haven't got to think about what I'm doing, a combination of the both. I like explosive exercises, and for me, running is none of those things. Last summer, I did complete the Couch to 5K, and I made a playlist of videos about the whole experience. So if you want to see that, click on the I button and you can watch that whole playlist. And also in 2018, I did run a half marathon in which I did not enjoy it at all. Here's some snaps to show you my expressions each mile. Talking of half marathons, at the end of April, there's a half marathon called the Big Half. And we would like to create a UCLH team to take part. So we've got 15 people signed up so far, and we'd like to encourage more. So if you'd want to join in, contact me, and you'll find my contact details at the end of this video. On the 31st of December 2020, I tweeted, "I am starting 2021 with the intention to prioritize my physical health and mental health and improve my focus and productivity, with the following in January: remove social media from my phone, daily cold showers, and run or walk 100 miles." It did start with 100 miles as the target, but I was doing so well and I was enjoying it so much that I realised I was going to reach 100 miles quite comfortably, so I recalibrated and I went for 150 miles. And that's what I did, and I followed this by posting updates every day. Another reason is that we just launched a UCLH running club, and I needed to post some stuff on there to get the ball rolling, and I wanted to welcome people by showing that I was willing to run as well, even though I am not a great runner. We want to encourage people of all ability levels, not just the experienced runners, although you're very, very welcome to join. We want to have everyone join this running club, so if you work at UCLH and you're watching this, please join us, join our running group. So what were the outcomes of doing it? Straight away I can tell you 4 things. I feel fitter, I feel more energetic, I feel better on sleeping less, so I feel like I'm getting quality sleep, and I feel more productive at work. So how did I get 150 miles? Considering I am not a seasoned runner and I'm not fit enough to run 150 miles comfortably throughout a month, I had to find some tactics to get myself there, and the biggest tactic I employed was to ditch the car. So as a family, we decided to ditch the car in January. We only really needed the car for a few things because we're working from home at the moment. So I had to take my son to preschool, which is 1.5 miles away, and we had to do food shopping. So we incorporated that into our lifestyle. So my partner would drop my son off at preschool in the morning, and I would collect him in the evening as part of a walk. Also, we'd do more regular food shops, buying less stuff so we could carry it home. The supermarket's just under 1 mile away. Another thing I've done was at 11 o'clock, I would put my shoes on, close the door behind me and go for a walk or a run. I'd just see what happened. I was trying to condition myself to say 11 o'clock is my exercise time, no matter what I'm going outside, and I've done it. And I loved it, and I got a routine, and I'm really happy with myself because I will continue. And the other thing is, we made it into family events at the weekends. So I find it with a young family, finding time to exercise, especially at weekends, is challenging because I've got 2 young kids, a 3-year-old and a 10-month-old, and they want a lot of attention. So we done it as a family. We'd go out for walks, and it was great. Why am I telling you all this? If you work at UCLH, I wanted to let you know that we have a running club. This running club is for people of all ability levels. It's not just for the experienced runners, it's for people who haven't started running yet. That's what my job's here for. I'm here to encourage you and help you along your journey. We're limited to what type of exercise we can do at the moment. Gyms are closed. Running's free. Doesn't involve any equipment, and people of all ability levels can do it. So we're going to encourage people to join that. We've got a nice community on there, and we want that community to grow. And the other thing is we've got a half marathon that we'd like to run and would like you to join. So if you are working at UCLH and you have any intentions of running a half marathon with us, let me know. So I can't give you my email address on here, but what I can say is if you go onto my UCLH and search for my name, Steve Owen Jones, you'll find my contact details and you can let me know through that. Last question from me, how much physical activity are you doing in a week? So government guidelines suggest that we should be getting between 150 to 300 minutes of moderate activity or 75 to 150 minutes of vigorous activity. With people working at home with this new lifestyle that we've got, me personally, I found that difficult to get in naturally, so I had to encourage myself to do more. Usually when I was working in central London, I would hit these targets very easily, but working from home, that was a bit more challenging. So I'm going to ask you the same question. Have a think to yourself, how many minutes of activity are you getting in? I would like to encourage you to try and increase that. Try and get yourself moving more. Try and get yourself out. Enjoy the fresh weather. As the days are getting longer, it should get easier and easier. Just try and have a little think about how much you're doing at the moment and if there's ways in which you can increase that. So as I said, for me, with a busy family life, I've had to incorporate into a lifestyle. So I've got my family walking together. I've set certain times of day when I can exercise. So on a weekday it's 11 a.m. I'll go out for a walk or a run, and at 3 o'clock I'll have a 15-minute break where I'll either do a brisk walk or I'll do some exercises at home. So I've tried to incorporate into my lifestyle and I hope you can too. Thank you for watching, and I'd love to see you in our running group.